finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his mentor was.
Here's a handoff left side. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 15.
4 down. Check. Pop. Motion. 54's Mike. 54's go.
On play action, Allen.
In your face.
Knox with a nice catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the slant. Alert. Bang. Slant.
Breida, he'll try the right side. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Andre Cisco there on the stop.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
There he goes left side. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. sixth touchdown of the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
3 down. Odd. Check 31. Shift.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. This defense for the Bills, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Right here, double count. Mike 8. Let's go, D. Let's go, 4 down. Long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Mike 8. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Mike 8.
They go play action with Wilson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
We call that a sack.
Marcus Davenport coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is. It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
73 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Hey, home. 54, Mike. Let's go. Mike's 5-4. Mike.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's coming. We got double up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. And going deep for Hill. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Bass on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bills 14, Seahawks 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. Inside the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
Check the outs. Right. Good job right there. Good job right there. Right, on the right.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Right left. Check 99. Shift.
On first and 10, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Did a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Watch the block, motion, block. Mike 8. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. 12.
Mike 8. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Tempo.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 45-yard line.
Shit. Watch the safety creep.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
We gotta get the ball, D. Get the
14.
Let's go.
Play action. It's Wilson. And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come back and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Mike 8.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Gregory Rousseau able to record his 5th sack of the season.
That's what I'm talking about, defense.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
All day. Mike 8.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Mike 8.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. It's out of Bass now for the point after. And this hits off the right upright, but it finds its way through. Could have gone either way, but he got it to go. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Moore. He will return it.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now it's Swift. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. Play action. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Mike 8, Mike 8. All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Check 4, check 4. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Go. Over. Roy.
They'll try and throw for it to Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. On first down, here's Breida. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Let's set a tone.
On play action, Allen to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my, you know that's one they so wanted to have back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the linebackers commit on the play action. He just flat out missed.
Watch the pass.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it is 28-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. It's caught by his tight end, Jimmy Different. And he's going to grab a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down.
First down.
37-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. So we got man.
They go play action now. Wilson. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Shift.
From the gun, here's Swift. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Taken down at the 43.
14, find it.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
Alert.
4.
Good, guys. 4 down.
Here we go.
Here's Wilson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. The offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
4th down.
Mike 8.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd down and 7.
I'll go special.
3 down. Mike 8.
Front left.
All right, D. Mike 8. Come on, baby.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
54. Watch 54. Hey.
Allen off the play fake.
Here I come.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second and 10.
Mike 54. I got wide.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
What we got? Tight dog. Check 43. Switch.
That comes in 1, and it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
I'm going to come back.
Tua, the final shot before half. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. They're going to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Ties here for the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 3.
Got it. My game. Hey, let's get in that moment.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Brings up 4th down.
Be alert. Mike 8.
Hey, 0.
My game. Here we go.
Zebra.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 28. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A big change in the situation here. They'll set up a screen for Breida. Touchdown! Matt Breida from 8 yards out. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss. Gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Here's Moore. He will return it. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do in play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get your confidence in it, and another one.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Wilson.
2nd and 10.
Going for the deep ball. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Things just kind of continuing to unravel for them here in the second half. They take the shot downfield, but this defense, once again, up to the task.
Well, this is where you think about the old phrase, desperate times call for desperate measures, because they've got nothing on the scoreboard, and they're just trying to get something, anything to go their way. But in this case, they turn the ball over.
And all the way down to the 24-yard line. And big play there on the catch and run. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just in an interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful not being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Going deep for Hopkins. And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive.
Touchdown, Bills! Matt Breida from 6 yards away. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got to dig down deep. They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
14, Friday.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
I'm trying to...
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Mike 8. Mike 8. Hey, defense. Left.
Turn it.
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Bills 48, Seahawks nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense on the field to try to make it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. On second and 12, Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played three quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To get to the tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Start on the ground with Breida. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawks football 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Check 50, check 50.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
It's our time. It's our time.
Deuce, deuce.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
14.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38.
Wilson.
Here we go.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know anything's going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
79 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. He'll plan for the pass first.
Now a carry for Swift, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion.
19.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Check three. Check.
Push left.
They run out of the gun with Swift, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, and they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right plays, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Watch the ship.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he's got room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep the offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And they've got it inside the 10 at